Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Ojinga Car, certified high performance coach. What up, Man Cave Chronicles? Told you I was gonna drop these Man Cave Chronicles. We're simulcasting some stuff in for you just so you can have it. Just be able to ready to rock, ready to roll. Are you ready? That's what's up. I hope you're ready, because I'm ready. I'm ready to drop some stuff for you to do it. But here's what I need you to do. I need you to hashtag replay for me if you're watching this later on. If you're a part of Team Crushing It, I need you to hashtag Team Crushing It. I want you to drop those Team Crushing It's down there in my comments, because we are growing. We are rocking. We are making this thing do. So, I mean, hey, if you're listening to this video, if it's you, me, and you, and we're talking, then it's about Team Crushing It. It's about making it. It's about not just making it. It's not just about, you know what, I'm sick of surviving. I'm absolutely sick of surviving. It's about what we can do to thrive. Aren't you ready to thrive in your life? We're ready to thrive and be able to do it. And surviving don't mean that you're just barely making money. That's not what that really means. Many times in our lives, we're making great money. We're holding together all this stuff because we have all these things that we're holding together. We got nice houses. We have nice, our kids are in private school. We're putting our kids in these different spots, and we're doing these different things. We're holding together, but all you're doing is you're just barely holding it together. You're just barely holding it together like that button on that suit that's a little bit too tight. You know what I'm saying? You're just barely holding it together. Let's cut it out. Let's start thriving, man. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here in our life to do, is to be able to thrive, to be able to make it, to be able to rock it, to be able to do it. That's what I'm here for you. That's what we're here to do to get done. Hope you got off my pedestal there for that. Because, man, I'm so excited about what we got going on in our life right now. Team Crushing It movie coming out soon. We did a documentary of our last event that we ran. And we changed people's lives. I'm so proud to be a part of a movement that changes people's lives. To be a little part of something that's changing the world. That's what we're doing. So I want to talk to you today. I'll talk to you about the day after I almost died. Shout out to a lot of people who really helped me be able to make it through that. Shout out to all of you who resonated with that. I appreciate the resonating that we've had with that, and that people have talked back to us about it. And, I tell that story of being in that bed and blood sugar coming back 954 and not being able to, kind of deciding that, it might be all right to not make it. It might be okay to not make it. It's never okay to make that decision for yourself. Please, let me tell you this. Never make a permanent decision based on a temporary situation. Whatever it is that's going on in your life is temporary. Whatever difficulties that are going on in your life are temporary. They're not forever. So don't make permanent decisions based on temporary situations. I hope you can do that. And you know what? I get tired of that survival talk. So let's talk about how to thrive. Because once I got to that point, once I found something worth fighting for, which is important, you have to find that. Once I found something worth fighting for, now it was time to walk. So in our Limitless, when we look at our Limitless style and what it is, how we break, and the indicators, and how we create that, and how we do that with those pieces, we look at discovering your limitations, breaking those limitations, and then living the limitless life. It doesn't matter how you phrase it. That's basically what we're doing in our life. You have to discover what's wrong. We have to break whatever that is that's wrong, and then figure out how to walk away from it. Many times what happens is we just discover what's wrong, and then we just look at it. We just look at it. And we just look at it. We just look at it. We don't move any further from it. We just discover it. Yeah. I suck at this. Three months later, you come back. Yeah, I suck at this. You ever had them friends? Those friends? I know y'all aren't those people because you're here on this video listening to me. But I don't know. I've been that person before. I know I'm probably the only one. But those friends are like, you talk to them like 3 months, and 3 months later, they still talking about the same stuff? Yeah, that's limited. That's that limited space that we're in, because we've discovered the limitations. We've discovered that we hate the job, but we're still at the job. We haven't done anything about it. I hate the job. And so 6 months later, I hate the job. I still hate Susie. I still hate what she's doing. Come on, give me some love on that. Throw your hands up if you've seen that. Throw your hands up, push that out there if you've seen that. Or if you've been that, bro, I've been that. I don't know if you know it, but I've been that. See, here's the thing. I'm a certified high performance coach. And that's because the reason why I'm a certified high performance coach is because at one point in my life, I was a certified mess. And now I'm not like a certified mess, but I'm still a mess, man. I still got things that I go through on a daily basis. I try to be completely and totally clear with you here. And completely and totally transparent in what we're talking about here. Because, yeah, I go through some stuff. Yeah, man. It's a struggle sometime in life. It really, really is. But it's about how we spiral up from that. How we create it. How we make it better. That's what it's really about. That's what it's really about in this life. That's what it's really about as far as the creation. Living life is really about how it is we can make it better. So let's talk about it. So after that day, after I was in that, now it was time to walk. Now it was time to move. So first off, the doctors were talking about when I had this high sugar, they wanted to like implant a sugar monitor, a glucose monitor inside of me, so it would just regulate and do it. But see, I made the mistake, and some of us are still making this mistake in our lives. We don't really have it right. I made the mistake of getting sick without insurance. So the doctors discovered I had insurance. They're like, we got to get this dude out of here as quickly as possible. Because unfortunately, in our lives, if we aren't at the position where we need to be at in our lives, whether that's financially or whether that's at the right spiritual state or whatever that is, then people will discount us. And so I got discounted. They were like, yo, this dude probably gonna die anyway. He's nearly five bills. He's nearly 500 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get him out of here. Let's just get him out of here. Let's just get him to go. Let's get him out of here. So for me, it was a step-by-step process. But I want to tell you the first thing that I discovered. The first thing that I discovered the first of 3 C's that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you this 1 C today. I discovered clarity. I had to be clear about what it was that I wanted to get done. I had to be clear about what it was that I actually wanted to get done in my life. What was it that I actually was looking for out of my life? What is it that I really wanted to be able to create and be able to do? That was it. So I had to be clear about that. And so my clear goal became that I wanted to be able to live the life I was put here for. Now, that's a real broad goal. That's really broad. And what happens is we create these broad goals. And so you make that broad goal and you say, I want to be able to live the life that I was put here for. So the goal for me then became immediately, as far as weight loss, is I wanted to lose 150 pounds. I wanted to lose 150 pounds. I had no idea how I was going to get there or how to be able to make it happen. But what I knew is that I needed to lose 150 pounds because I wanted to feel better. Because at my heaviest, man, I didn't want to walk nowhere. I don't want to go do anything. I don't want to be a part of my people's life. You know, you make all these excuses about what it is. And see, that weight many times is not just that weight that is on you as far as like the heavy weight. It's weight that you're worried about how you're going to get your kids through college or if they're even going to go to college. You're worried about whether or not your job is going to be there because the job situation is messed up or whatever as far as that. You're worried about the fact that you haven't stepped up to what it is you need to do in your life. See, I don't know about you, but what I was living was mediocre. It's a lot of mediocrity in what I was doing. I was pretty successful still because ultimately I've got a skill set and an ability and I'm pretty intelligent, and so I was able to make it. But I was pretty successful. Yeah. But I didn't feel like anything. I didn't feel that success. Have you ever felt the emptiness inside? The real emptiness inside from when you thought you were being successful, you thought you were putting together, you thought you were doing the right things, but then you realized that it wasn't. Have you ever put your faith in someone else and it didn't work out? Yeah. The first person you got to count on this earth, the first person you got to count on is yourself. Team Crushing It is about crushing those obstacles that are in front of us. Team Crushing It is about getting there faster than we ever thought that we would get there. See, I've had Team Crushing It in my soul, in my veins, my entire life. I just didn't know what it was. And see, I'm looking for those people who got that in their veins. They know. You get stuff done. This is for some reason you're successful. You haven't quite really realized why it is. Because I was kind of like, I felt like I was successful on accident before. That's what I really felt like. It was things that came easily to me. It came easily to me to do this. It was easy in order to be able to do that. That's how I felt. But it's not. It's because there's a destiny that's within you. There's a destiny that's within you in order to be able to get it done. You were destined, and all of us have something that we're destined and that we're good and that we can do. All of us have it. It's all about whether or not you want to live to that. It's all about whether or not you want to be able to do it. That's what it's about. Are you destined? Have you achieved some greatness? Are you ready to achieve more? More success, more love, more opportunities? Do you want to really take your voice and expand it? That's what life is about. I'm looking for you if you are. I want you to hit my link down there. teamcrushingit.com/now. If now is your time, now is your time to be able to create it and be able to do it in your life, then let's go. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If you're tired of waiting, throw your hand up in the air. Put your hand up down in the comments. Throw your hand up in the comments for me. Let me know. What are you waiting for? If you're not waiting anymore, how about that? Say yes. Comment yes down below. If you're not waiting anymore, comment yes. Because it's time to rock. But past time. It's past time for being worried about things. It's past time for not feeling like that you have the path. You do have the path. Hit me up. Fill out the application. If you pass through the application, we'll sit down and we'll talk. And we'll talk about how to really find clarity in your life. How to really find that clarity of that and be able to figure out how to get it done. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Fill out the form now and we'll talk soon. My name is Ojinga Carr. And I dream, I achieve.